Hi, everyone. Tonight we're going to talk about a very expensive mistake and a very time-consuming mistake that a lot of people who file their own citizenship applications make. And no one has extra time to lose. No one has money to throw away. And also, most of us don't have additional emotional concerns, like a space for more emotional trauma to deal with, and especially as it relates to immigration status and being safe in the US. So, I want to talk tonight about one of the problems that I see so frequently for people who try to file on their own for their citizenship. And one of the very crucial mistakes that happen with frequency when someone has family members who receive their status through the main asylees grant. So, what I'm talking about here is once someone is granted asylum, then after they have asylum for 1 year, they can file for their green card. And usually, after they have their green card for 4 years, after the date of approval for their green card, then they are eligible to apply for citizenship. But although someone is eligible to apply for citizenship, does not mean they should apply for citizenship. And one of these times is when, if you were granted asylum and then you sponsored your family members on I-730s to come, or even if your family members receive their status immediately through your grant of asylum, then the timing of your citizenship application is critical. If you file for citizenship too early, then your dependents' green card applications will be denied. So once you are eligible to apply for citizenship, one of the very critical pieces of the puzzle to look at is your family member status. If they have not yet been able to immigrate based on an I-730, if their green card application has not yet been approved, then you should probably wait to file for your citizenship. Because once you file for your citizenship, then your family member is no longer eligible to get their green card based on your asylum grant. So as a dependent, they will no longer be eligible for their green card if you have naturalized. And if this happens, or when this happens, because it happens frequently because people file on their own and they don't realize this very important rule, the USCIS is actually then going to deny your family member's application that's pending. If they apply for a green card and your citizenship has been approved, their green card application is going to be denied. If the I-730 is still pending and you naturalize, then USCIS may deny the I-730. So the green card applications being denied happen very frequently because the primary asylum applicant has already naturalized. This, of course, is very traumatic. To receive a denial notice when you thought this whole time your green card application was going to go through. You also lose your filing fees, so it's a very expensive mistake to make. And it's also very timely because once the person finds out that they're no longer eligible for their green card because the primary asylum applicant has already naturalized, then the dependent has to go through an entire process called nunc-pro-tunc asylum, where they get an initial asylum grant in their name as the principal asylee so that they are then able to proceed and be eligible for their green card application and later citizenship. While nunc-pro-tunc asylum does not require the dependent to independently show that they're eligible for asylum, and the nunc-pro-tunc will be granted based on the primary applicant's asylum application, it can still add a few more years to the process. So this is, again, just a very expensive and timely mistake that can be and should be avoided if you are aware of the rules, and as long as you are filing your applications at the right time. So I am Lindsay Wilkes. I'm an immigration attorney with a Light Legal immigration law firm in Washington, D.C. We represent immigration applicants all over the world in various different types of immigration processes. And if you have questions, if you would like a consultation, you can reach us by using the info@illegal.com email address here. You can call us to schedule an appointment, and we would be happy to schedule a consultation with you. If you have already made the mistake of filing your citizenship application and you're just now learning that you should not have filed it until your dependents got their green card application, it's not too late. You can withdraw your citizenship application. Or if your dependents have a green card application pending and you already have your citizenship, then there are still some steps to take to try to halt the green card process to prevent your dependents from losing those very high filing fees. So again, take the opportunity, reach out for assistance, reach out for a consultation to see what you can do to try to sort of save and make this situation a little easier for your family. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop those in the comments. I will answer those if they come in. As we are live, we also try to answer your questions if you put those even after our live presentation ends. Of course, this is a public forum, so keep that in mind. Don't share any private information that you would not want on a public forum. And you can email us directly if you do have a private question. So that covers our warning and our topic and information for tonight. Once again, if you received your status through Asylum, do not file for citizenship until all of your dependent family members have adjusted to green card status. Okay? Otherwise, you will have they will have a very long delay and a very expensive process to go through to fix it. Again, this is very general information. Each situation may be different. One family may decide that it actually is better for them, for the primary applicant to become a citizen, and for the dependent family members to go through the non-proton process. Everyone's situation is different, and it's worth having a personalized consultation to figure out what timeline and what steps are best for you and your family. Okay, thank you for joining us. Please submit your questions. If you have burning questions for other topics that you would like for us to cover, please submit those as well. And we will be back next Tuesday at 6 o'clock. Thank you, everyone.